Greetings, seekers of ancient wisdom and lovers of myths both grand and dark. Tonight, we venture beyond Olympus, past the Titans, past chaos itself, into the boundless abyss where shadows whisper secrets older than time. This is the story of Nyx, the primordial goddess of the night, mother of destiny and doom. A force beyond gods, feared even by the mighty Zeus. If you enjoy unraveling the mysteries of mythology, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let the darkness embrace you. In the comments, tell us, who is your favorite legendary figure? Do you admire kings, warriors, demons, angels, or creatures lurking beyond the veil of the known world? Now, let us step beyond the threshold of night and witness the untold saga of Nyx, the birth of the night. Before time, before form, before even the Titans, there was only chaos. A vast, infinite void where existence itself had yet to take shape. From this abyss came the first great forces of creation. Gaia, Earth, Tartarus, the abyss, Eros, desire, Erebus, darkness, and Nyx, night. Nyx was not simply a goddess, she was night itself. Unlike the Olympians, who were bound to their thrones and ambitions, Nyx was an elemental force, older than the stars, woven into the very fabric of reality. She moved unseen through the void, her presence infinite, her power immeasurable. From her union with Erebus, her dark counterpart, she bore many children, forces of the cosmos that shaped the fate of gods and mortals alike. The children of Nyx, shadows that rule the cosmos. Nyx's offspring were not mere gods, nor were they limited to the whims of Olympus. They were primal forces, the hidden mechanics of the universe, unseen but ever present. The keepers of death and sleep. Hypnos, sleep, the gentle hand that closed mortal eyes, lulling them into slumber. He lived in a dark cave, surrounded by poppies and the river Lethe, the river of forgetfulness. Thanatos, death, his twin, cold and inescapable. Unlike Hades, who ruled the underworld, Thanatos was death itself, the quiet hand that carried souls away. The spirits of doom and despair. Momos, blame, the cruel voice of mockery, who even dared to criticize the gods. Banished from Olympus, he wandered, sowing discord. Oises, misery, she fed on sorrow, clinging to mortals in their weakest moments, growing stronger with their suffering. The enforcers of fate and balance. Nemesis, retribution, the avenger of arrogance. She ensured that no mortal or god escaped their due punishment. The Moirai, fates. Clotho spun the thread of life. Lachesis measured it, and Atropos cut it. Even Zeus could not defy their will. The masters of chaos and war. Eris, strife, the bringer of discord, whose golden apple led to the Trojan War. The Keres, spirits of violent death. They fed on bloodshed, descending upon battlefields like vultures. Each of these beings was an extension of Nyx, manifestations of the inevitable truths that governed existence. They did not serve her, for they were her. The goddess that even Zeus feared. Zeus, the king of the gods, was mighty beyond measure. He had cast down the Titans, imprisoned Kronos, and ruled Olympus with unchallenged authority. Yet there was one being he dared not anger. Nyx. A famous myth tells of a time when Hera wished to punish Heracles. She enlisted Hypnos to lull Zeus into slumber so she could act unopposed. The plan succeeded, but when Zeus awoke, his wrath was unimaginable. Hypnos fled in terror, seeking refuge in Nyx's domain, the endless abyss beyond the reach of gods. When Zeus arrived, ready to punish the god of sleep, he hesitated. Even in his rage, he did not dare challenge Nyx, the mother of fate, of death, of retribution. Zeus, the king of Olympus, who had cast down the Titans themselves, retreated. There are whispers that had he ever dared to challenge her, Olympus itself would have crumbled before the power of the night, the balance of night and day. Though feared, Nyx was not a bringer of chaos. She did not seek to overthrow the gods, nor did she desire dominion over creation. She was balance incarnate. Each day, her daughter Hemera, Day, would rise, spreading light across the world. And each evening, Nyx would return, drawing her veil over the cosmos. They did not war against each other. They were an eternal cycle, one that even the gods could not break. This cycle reminded mortals and gods alike that light and darkness were two halves of the same truth. Even the greatest of warriors must lay down their swords at night. Even the most powerful of kings must sleep. And one day, all must pass into the realm of darkness. The hidden truths. Nyx in the Orphic Mysteries. In the secret teachings of the Orphic Mysteries, it was believed that Nyx was not merely a goddess, but the creator of the cosmos itself. According to these esoteric beliefs, Nyx gave birth to Phanes, the primordial god of light, who in turn created the universe. If true, this would mean that Nyx, not chaos, was the first force of creation. It is said that deep within the underworld, beyond even Hades' domain, there is a place where Nyx dwells eternally, a realm of infinite shadow, where past, present, and future dissolve into one. There, one can hear the echoes of fate before they are spoken. The rustling of destiny before it is woven into the great tapestry of existence. Unlike Zeus, who demanded temples and sacrifices, Nyx required no worship. Her power did not need devotion. She simply was. Nyx and the modern world. The gods of Olympus rose and fell with time. Empires crumbled, temples turned to dust, and the names of kings were lost to history. But night remains. We still feel her presence. In the silence of midnight, in the vastness of the sky, in the spaces between the stars. Even in modern culture, Nyx's name survives. From the night itself to literary works, poetry, and even psychology, she remains a symbol of the unknown, of mystery, of the unseen forces that guide existence. The eternal night. Nyx does not rule. She does not demand. She waits. She was there at the beginning, and she will be there at the end. When the last god fades, when the last star burns out, when time itself ceases to exist, there will still be one thing left. Night. Final thoughts and farewell. Thus ends our tale of Nyx, the eternal night, the mother of fate, of fear, and of balance, a force beyond good and evil, beyond gods and mortals. She reminds us that darkness is not to be feared, but understood. If this journey through the shadows resonated with you, leave a like and subscribe to support more mythological explorations. And in the comments, tell us, which mythical being captivates you most? Do you favor mighty warriors, cunning kings, terrifying demons, celestial angels, or creatures lurking in the abyss? Until next time, may the shadows guide you, and may the night grant you wisdom. Farewell, seekers of the unknown.